Hello there everyone, this is MAL-1R and welcome back to MechWarrior Online, the big stompy shooty robot simulator, which involves many things blowing up, quite often including me, so that's all well and good. For today's walk I thought I'd take out my Mauler, my good old serious Mauler, the one which got me the Seriously achievement way back when, or to be more specific, the MAL-1R. So, it's the RRR. Yeah, it's the resistance version, okay? It's got many R's in its name, and I do not mind this at all. This is actually partially in response to a comment on yesterday's video, which says apparently for taking out a assault mech, let alone a king crab with an XL engine, I've got bowels. You know, balls. Honestly, king crab is a really good one to take an XL out, and so, yeah. But today, this is my other mech with an XL in the assault weight class. XL 270 propels this little thing at 52.2, so it's kind of sluggish actually. It's got double heat sinks, but it's only got bog standard structure and armor, though it does carry an Artemis. This is my missile assault mech. For its prime weapons, it has a quartet of LRM-15s with Artemis, and they are supported by 11 tons of ammunition, which is generally plenty. Though there have been a few cases every once in a while where they actually managed to run dry in a match, so even that much in a dedicated LRM carrier can sometimes not be enough. But hey, what can you do? In terms of backup weapons, it's got a pair of medium pulse lasers in the arms, and absolutely nothing else. 4 heat sinks try to keep it cool, and a Beagle Active probe helps it to lock onto things more quickly, which is very important. And yes guys, I know, Artemis will only work with direct line of sight. The rest of the time it's just extra tonnage being used up for nothing, but if this thing gets into direct line of sight, it's better to have it than not, because it relies so much on the missiles. Right, that said, modules, this one is one of my few mechs that actually carries a module. In this case it's the LRM-15 cooldown level 5, so fast firing missiles for the win. And then for the second weapon I would suggest the MP laser cooldown module, to just get a bit more power out of your lasers. Long range module for LRMs is kind of wasted because you don't want to LRM at that kind of distance, not really. For mech modules I would say you want seismic sensor and radar deprivation. It's the usual gist here of being aware of anything that gets too close, and also being able to hide from incoming return fire. You are an XL engine mech, and in all honesty, the Mauler, unlike the King Crab, is not a good assault mech to take an XL engine in, because the side torsos are a hell of a lot more vulnerable. Believe it or not. Yeah, I know that doesn't sound right because the King Crab is a much wider and larger mech, but the Mauler's side torsos are more vulnerable. So, yeah. Normally when this mech dies, it's to losing a side torso. Normally when I lose a King Crab, it's because the center torso got killed. But yeah, that's just how these things tend to play. Anyway, let's go ahead and rain some explosives down on people. And try not to get blown up too often in the process.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Fleet Command, coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Oh, come on! Where's my all systems nominal? I just know one of my missile launchers is going to overload and explode now, because it didn't say that. And the problem is there was enough time for it to say it. This is very, very much a pet peeve, so... Anyway, welcome to Crimson Straits, ladies and gents. The game match is domination, so targets will be gathering in the designated area, and I will be shooting things at them that hopefully will go bang. So that is my general approach for this particular map. I must note though, I will not be following my teammates into the tunnel as most assault mechs would, because that would stop me from using my LRMs, so not a good idea. I should also note, by the by, because I didn't actually mention this during the mech lab setup, and because I always walk through the entire loadout, my pulse lasers are both keyed to 1, like that, so they both fire. I don't care if they miss, they generate very little heat overall. But my LRMs are on buttons 3 and 4, so I can fire off 2 of them from one side of the mech. This lets me poke a little bit, but also keeps me from
Target
overheating, which is also very, very important.
New target
Alright, you're a
acquired.
locust. Looks like you're down behind cover, so not a good target for me. That's okay, I don't really mind. I'm going to stick with my fellow fire support mech over here, this Jaeger mech. Though he has ballistics and I have missiles. There's no sign of anything for me to shoot at though. I guess that's one of the drawbacks of this thing though, isn't it? It relies on people getting target locks to operate any kind of distance, so let's go ahead and
New
wade in a
target
little bit.
acquired.
Hello, Blackjack. You're out of range. How dare you? Yeah. In all honesty, I find LRMs are really good as a medium range support, like 500 to 600 meters. That's the area where you're most likely to hit something. So it's a good place to be.
New target acquired.
But a kilometer out,
Target spotted.
that may be the maximum range where you're not going to hit much at all.
New target acquired.
And no one is maintaining locks because I'm guessing it's just the initial softening up phase of the match at the moment, so I just have to bear with it until someone gets a solid target
New
lock.
target acquired.
Hello, Blackjack. Nice to meet you again. Yep, I'm doing damage. Haha.
New
And yeah, I
target
figured I was about to lose
acquired.
my target lock. Enemy Mauler though, with ultras. Ooh.
Target spotted.
He's way out in the open. Just lobbing, curving my shots around the building that's between us.
Critical.
Well, trying to. Kill most damage dealt. Ha! Take that. I may not have been able to see him, so my Artemis wasn't really kicking in, but assault mechs are a great target for LOM fire. Whee! Hello, Marauder. I need to slow down my rate of fire a little bit. I am building up a lot of heat. But I must point out, every single shot I take is kicking out 30 missiles. So that is actually a lot of damage heading in the general direction of my opponent. Nope, he dropped down. Nope, lost target on him. That's fine. I am being definitely contributing
New
quite a bit.
target
What are you?
acquired.
Mad dog.
Warning, incoming
Nope, yep, someone
missile.
spotted me and his counter battery. Yeah, that's why I was parked behind a rock.
Warning, incoming missile.
Oh, look at all the fireworks.
Warning, incoming
Oh, well,
missile.
one or two actually got through. Someone is over there with whatever the hell they call the sensor module upgrade.
New target acquired.
I need to get a marker though. Can I hit him? No. He's just running around in circles underneath the bridge, I think. Yep, another quiet moment. That's fine.
New target acquired.
I'll shoot at you though if I could target lock in time. But they are taking cover. At least as far as my team can tell.
New target acquired.
Yeah, I figured I was about to lose contact, so that's why I only fired off one.
New target acquired.
Damn it. Oh, looks like the Locust is actually moving out. Or trying to. And he's just running rings around my allies. Honestly, light mechs are a good target for LRMs as well. If you can damage and knock out the legs, your allies will have an easier time with him. So especially a Locust. I mean, look, my missiles have been damaging his side torso quite badly. Yep, there goes the center torso armor. Maintain fire. Bang, bang. Oh, look, his leg's exposed. If someone has a quick-seeking weapon, they can knock him out pretty easily now. And yeah, I'm just stripping away all his armor. And that curved over. Excellent.
Target destroyed.
Oh, got the kill.
New target acquired.
Poor little Locust. Actually, I don't feel sorry for that Locust at all. They can be a real pain for a mech of my type. If he'd come after me, I wouldn't have been able to fend him off, so... Sucks to be you, Locust. You don't have any sympathy from me today. No, I can't target him, he's too far under cover. Yeah, it looks like they've got a lot of people hiding. We're not inflicting much casualties yet.
New target acquired.
Whereabouts?
Charlie 4 around.
There's someone behind us, eh? That's good, because I'm in the middle of the pack, so I'm okay with that.
No, not bothered.
Oh, yeah.
I'm right where I need to be. And I have cover in all directions. Oh, hello.
New target
Incoming
acquired.
Hellbringer, eh? Sure. Just give me a target lock and I'll start wailing on him. Ah, he's got an ECM mech, that's why.
Target spotted.
Yep, that helps. Though sadly, we seem to have lost our
Target
forward mechs a little bit.
acquired. Ammo at 25%. Target destroyed.
Yeah, remember how I said that 11 tons of ammo was going to struggle to keep up? It's because I have 4 LM15s, and I mean, look how fast I can fire them. I'm already down to 330 missiles.
Target acquired.
Luckily, that's still plenty of damage potential
Target
left, but
destroyed.
oh, darn it.
And he does.
There we go. And that was actually a really good one. I was just, I admit I didn't see very much close up, but that's not what this build is for. This build is for tearing up enemy armor. I mean, look at this. 6 assists, 1 of them an outright kill on that Locust, which apparently I was a solo kill on as well. And so no one else was really managing to hit that little guy. The benefits of guided weaponry. But overall I did 651 damage and I got 2 kills most dealt, so a fairly solid performance. Also, I was protecting my allies a lot there as well. 12 protection proximities, so this is a very good fire support mech. Anyway, roll on match number 2.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource point. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
I am so happy. I got an all systems nominal. Our dropship could be shot down and land on my head in this moment, and I would be satisfied with this match. Yeah, I am actually quite serious about that. Anyway, welcome back to Crimson Straits. Yeah, this does happen sometimes, especially if it's a popular map like this one.
Resource point Sigma. They have resource point Gamma.
But as you can see, the game mode is actually Conquest rather than Domination. So yeah, slightly different. It doesn't play as well to having a missile carrier like mine. I mean, Domination is definitely one of the best modes to have a missile carrier in. This one is pretty good because it's still got target locations where enemies like to congregate, and so you can get a good firing spot. But it's still pretty good in general. The worst one tends to be actually, it tends to be flat out skirmish mode.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
It tends to be flat out skirmish mode because, well, oh dear.
Command confirming that we have possession of Kappa.
I suspect he thought it was me that was shooting at him. Except that it was not, because that was coming from behind me.
Sorry.
Yeah, there we go. Anyway, what was I saying? Skirmish mode tends to be one of the... it's a hit or miss with a missile carrier. Since the battle is going to move around a bit, you're not quite sure where it's going to be going off, so you have to watch out. And it might start off in a place where LRMs are not going to be much use.
They've taken Epsilon.
Oh, they're over there, are they? That's fine, I am in a good firing spot. All I need is target designation to find me things to shoot at.
Target acquired.
Like that one. Hello, Marauder. Oh, he hid, but he's a big slow mech, so... yeah. I actually did hit something, so that's fine.
New target
And he's
acquired.
down in the tunnel, so no point targeting him.
Target spotted.
I'll be honest, I guess I do have a pet peeve about missile carriers. And since I generally talk about the build and stuff, I might as well talk about this. The general consensus is, oh my god, missile carrier, they have no skill and all that, but I hope my playing here is helping to debunk that if someone is watching who actually thinks that, because it's not true. Being able to pick your targets is really, really helpful. I thought I had line of sight in, but I did not. But a lot of being a good LRM carrier depends on not just your team,
25%.
but your targeting and how you're moving around as well. Because you can just sit on the edge of the battlefield and spew missiles into the air with gay abandon, giggling all the way, like that. Hello, Kodiak. I know you're going to be a good target because you're in a good spot. See, I actually hit him. Though sadly, he lost radar contact, so that's fine.
Acquired.
Can I hit you? You're that Marauder. Excuse me. He's also pretty much out in the open, so rain it down. Yeah, he was just losing. I was losing contact too much. Hello, King Crab! Excellent target from LOMs. Though I missed apparently. He must have been behind cover. But yeah, if you're not careful with how you're firing your missiles, you are actually pretty darn useless. You need to hit. Even with guided weapons, you need to hit things. Okay, I'm overheating, so I need to slow my rate of fire a little bit. Backing up because I don't have line of sight anymore. Well, I didn't have line of sight in the first place. I was using my allies' line of sight to help. But yeah, there we go. I helped something. They are winning quite handily on resources, so we're going to have to do a flat-out kill, I think. Just wreck the enemy mechs. If we're going to win this, because I can't see us easily taking back all the points.
50% of their
New
resources.
target
Capture
acquired.
resource points from them to stop the bleeding. Target spotted.
Okay, that was a good miss.
New target
Solid
acquired.
miss there. Excellent. That's that Marauder again. Am I going to hit you? Kinda. Oh,
Target
hello.
spotted.
New target acquired.
Yeah, he was just taking advantage of that hole in the terrain there.
Acquired.
I'm getting hit in the back.
New target acquired.
Yeah, that Arctic cheetah's running, so we are getting overwhelmed and destroyed, sadly. Our entire team bunched up far too much. Yeah, look at this. We've lost most of our mechs. They have barely lost any. This is not a good place to be, by the way. Excuse me. My throat's really just gone blargle today. This is not a good spot to be in. I am going to get picked off pretty darn easily. Ow. Ow.
Incoming missile.
I'm getting LRM'd and I'm away from cover right now. So, ow.
Warning, incoming
Ow,
missile.
ow, 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 ow.
They're almost there.
New
Stop them
target
at all
acquired.
costs.
Missile. New target acquired.
Oh, I think it's that Arctic cheetah again. Yes, it is.
Target acquired.
Yeah, he's going to kill me.
Warning, incoming missile.
Well, he's going to be the cause of my death, at least.
Warning, incoming missile.
Oh dear. This is going to hell, very quickly. I would like to note that this is not my fault.
New target.
I am an LM carrier, but our team did not do well at all. So, jeez. We've only got a couple of
New
mechs
target
left.
Acquired.
Hello, rifleman. Yeah, there's only like 2 of us left, I think. I am the last mech standing.
Critical damage.
Oh dear.
Eco destroyed.
Yeah, there we go.
The enemy
Oh dear.
enough resources.
I was the last mech standing. That was a terrible match in terms of our actual team gameplay and stuff, but despite that, I still dished out 542 damage. And got 3 kill assists, so... Of the 4 mechs we killed on the enemy team, I helped kill 3 of them. So that was still a really good performance on my part. I was helping a lot, but the rest of us just got overrun and mopped up, basically. So we got worn down, picked off, and that just happens sometimes. But still, solid performance from me. So I am happy with that. It also goes to show that even if you know what you're doing, sometimes it just goes blargle and things go downhill very, very quickly. But anyway, I am out of time. I need to go to work. So, this has been Iron Mark III. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the show and me just throwing explosive objects at my enemies and things like that. And I'll catch you all some other time. Yeah, see you all later.